Carbondale is back in the hunt for a state basketball title, and the Terrier fans are all smiles. This friendly southern Illinois city is home to the Salukis of The following is an exclusive presentation of the Illinois High School Association. Live from Assembly Hall in Champaign, the boys Class AA basketball quarterfinals continue. Game 3, the Carbondale Terriers against Joliet Steelmen in the third of 4 quarterfinal games today. One more still to go. It should be a dandy as the 2 preceding ones have already been. Hello everyone, Joe Passion welcoming you back here to Champaign. A full house here at Assembly Hall as they get ready for the evening session. Let's review for you what happened this afternoon in the quarterfinal openers. 2 great games that went on. Chicago Westinghouse, minor upset to a red-hot Peoria Manual team by 5. Manual moves on to play Rockford Boylan, who had to run from the pack. The Cats were hot in the end, but Boylan survived 79-70. And then later on, we got a great game featuring Conant against an outstanding team from Lyons Township. Now, we talk about the teams and how they got here, who they are. First off, Southern Illinois representative Carbondale. The Terriers are here from the very extreme part of Southern Illinois, out of the typical South 7. Coach Tim Blyer had the Terriers here a few years ago and hopes to have them longer here this time around. Carbondale, well, there's got a lot of things in that classic Southern Illinois town. Let's take you down Country Company's Main Street video. 79-70, and then later on we got a great game featuring Conant against an outstanding team from Lyons Township. Now, we talk about the teams and how they got here, who they are. First off, Southern Illinois representative Carbondale. The Terriers are here from the very extreme part of Southern Illinois, out of the typical South 7. Coach Tim Blyer had the Terriers here a few years ago and hopes to have them longer here this time around. Carbondale, well, there's got a lot of things in that classic Southern Illinois town. Let's take you down Country Company's Main Street video. Carbondale is back in the hunt for a state basketball title, and the Terrier fans are all smiles. This friendly southern Illinois city is home to the Salukis of Southern Illinois University. Carbondale High School, with a student enrollment of over 1,000, is primed and ready to go for this year's #1 prize, a state championship trophy. The road to Champaign was not an easy one for this Carbondale team, particularly with the wins over Centralia and Collinsville, ranked teams. Now, we also move on to the next map, and this tells you where the home team is from, and they are from Joliet, just southwest of Chicago. A large pack here with that large enrollment, following the only unbeaten team left in Class AA basketball in Illinois. Coach Michael Connell, in the first year of the merger of this school, is ready. So is the town of Joliet as we take you down Main Street, Joliet. The region of Joliet was first settled way back in 1818 and became a city in 1852. In its early days, Joliet was a large producer of steel, using the Illinois waterway for transportation. Today, Joliet is still a very hard-working community. The downtown area has been revised as a banking and legal center. But the biggest change has been the merger of the 2 high schools, Joliet West and Joliet Central. Together, they hope to bring home a state championship trophy. The road to Champaign, very difficult wins over Hillcrest and Rich South, and then just getting by Downers Grove South and a very tough super sectional at Aurora. And so here they are, the quarterfinals, and we're ready to go with our evening session. So stay with us here at Assembly Hall. We'll be back with more of America's original March Madness. Illinois High School Association. The boys Class AA basketball finals is being brought to you in part by Country Company's Insurance. When it matters most, the country's behind you. The Pepsi-Cola bottlers of Illinois who encourage you to be young, have fun, and drink Pepsi. Your local Ford dealer, home of the best-selling car and truck in America. And by the dairy farm families of Wisconsin and Illinois. Drink milk, it does a body good. Terriers against the Steelmen in quarterfinal game number 3. To set the table, let's take you to center court to Kenny McReynolds and Dan Roan.
All right, Joe, thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Assembly Hall in Champaign, Illinois. Game 3 of the quarterfinal round of the Boys AA High School Basketball Championship. It's Carbondale and Joliet. Kenny, a game that should be a lot of fun to watch up and down the floor. We expect it to be the whole night long.
Yeah, this really should be a track meet, Dan. And what a great story, Joliet. They merged two schools, West and Central. You put it together, you come out 30-0. Great story.
Now, Carbondale, of course, has been here before. We saw them in the tournament in 1991. They have a very good basketball team, very quick team. Their coach is Tim Blyer in his 6th year, and he hopes that their quickness is able to match up with the quickness on the other side with Joliet.
I think, first of all, we can match their quickness on the perimeter. I think our guard play is very good. One advantage I think we got, our interior people are very quick. Our inside player at 6'7" can really get up and down the floor, and that's been a big plus for us all year.
You know, Kenny, the true measure of an all-stater is a guy who can get his team to the state finals, I think. And we've seen so many all-state players who have their teams down this weekend, and one of them is Troy Hudson of Carbondale.
Well, look at Troy Hudson, Dan, over 21 points per contest. Look at it, 104 free throws. That leads the team 25 points against Collinsville. He is truly an all-stater.
He's a good one. There's another one on the other side we'll talk about in a second. But Joliet, as you mentioned, the consolidation between West and Central. Very good basketball team coached by Mike O'Connell, of course, in his first year with this school. He'd been the coach at West before. And Mike thinks that this game, Kenny, may turn out to be just like the one in Game 1 between Manual and Westinghouse.
Well, I think we actually play similar basketball. We both like to get up and down the floor. We play fun basketball. I think we both play trapping defenses, and I think you're going to see a lot of points scored tonight.
That should be fun for us to watch, and the leading player on Joliet's club is and has been all season long Gary Bell.
Well, I tell you what, ring the bell, because when this guy gets on the floor, 25 points per contest, 23 against Downers Grove South. Coach O'Connor told me, you know, during the super sectional and sectional, he thought Bell wasn't ready to play. I think Gary Bell will be ready to play tonight. I had a chance to talk to him yesterday. He wants to win a state tournament. He's only a junior, Dan. He may be the best junior in the country.
All right, Kenny, coming up on game time, 26-3 Carbondale against 30-0 Joliet. Starting lineup coming your way right after these local messages. Dan Roan and Kenny McReynolds back at the Assembly Hall in Champaign, just about set for quarterfinal number 3 in the Boys AA High School Championships. Before we get going here, the Carbondale and Joliet game, it's time now for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Kristen Ringus, our soloist tonight from Eaton Warrenville South. Pep band tonight from the Illinois Math and Science Academy, and the public address announcer is Steve Adams, set to introduce tonight's players and coaches for game number 3.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the coaches and players for this third quarterfinal round game featuring the Terriers of Carbondale High School, entering this game with a record of 26-3, and the Steelmen of Joliet Township High School, who enter this game with a record of 30-0. First, let's meet the non-starters from Carbondale. Number 22, a 6'1" junior, Marshall Snyder. Number 23, a 6' senior, Tony Penn. Number 24, a 5'10" junior, Alan Jackson. Number 30, a 6'1" junior, Carl Smith. Number 32, a 6'5" junior, Matt Broom. Number 34, a 5'10" junior, Antoine Mitchell. Number 40, a 6'2" sophomore, Joe Cross. Number 41, a 6'5" senior, Matt Foster. And number 42, a 6'5" junior, Anqua Spencer. Next, here are the non-starters from Joliet Township High School. Number 5, a 5'11" junior, Mike Mines. Number 20, a 6'1" junior, Steve Immig. Number 22, a 6' junior, Mark Howard. Number 30, a 5'10" junior, Rory O'Connell. Number 33, a 5'11" sophomore, Dwayne Edmonds. Number 34, a 5'11" junior, Billy Herron. Number 42, a 6'7" sophomore, John Ford. Number 44, a 6'5" sophomore, Clarence Bates. Number 50, a 6'4" senior, Mike Clemens. And number 54, a 6'6" senior, Quentin Townsend. And now, introducing tonight's starting lineups. At forward for Carbondale, a 5'11" senior, number 12, Lanad Cross. At forward for Joliet Township, a 6'2" junior, number 32, Oku Satcher. At the other forward for the Terriers, 6'3" and a senior, number 43, Donald Green. At the other forward for the Steelmen, a 5'11" junior, number 10, Joel House. At center for Carbondale, a 6'7" senior, number 31, Rashad Tucker. And at center for Joliet, a 6'5" junior, number 40, Gary Bell. At one of the guards for Carbondale, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Troy Hudson. And at guard for Joliet, a 5'11" senior, number 24, William Hosey. At the other guard for the Terriers, a 6' senior, number 20, Dylan Bates. And at the other guard for Joliet, a 6'1" senior, number 25, Ty Calderwood. Introducing the coaches first from Carbondale. The assistant coaches are Brent Clark, Dan Cross, Larry Jackson, and Carl Clayton. And the head coach in his 6th season is Tim Blyer. And for Joliet Township, the assistant coaches are Bob Koskowski, Mike Lutz, Marv Evans and John Randich, and the head coach in his first season of this consolidated school, Mike O'Connell.
All right, just about ready to tip this one off. Game 3 of the quarterfinals. The starting lineups brought to you by DuPont Canopy, the no-till herbicide. Height advantage, Kenny, if there is one at all, goes to Carbondale, but this Joliet club is very, very quick, and they can certainly match up well with them. Team comparison.
Well, field goals even, 3 points Joliet, free throws to Carbondale, rebounding even, size to Carbondale, quickness even. And if you look at Joliet, you see they look like good athletes. 5 players, including Bell, play football. So you know they have some really good athletes on this Joliet team.
They'll get to the board.
The Steel Men. I love their mascot. I just saw it running around here. The guy in a steel outfit.
Gary Bell will jump center against Rashad Tucker, the all-senior starting 5 for Carbondale. And Gary Bell, one of the state's very best juniors. Attack controlled by Joliet. And I'll tell you what, Joliet's got a huge crowd in the building.
They really do. The yellow and blue, they're out in force tonight.
Carbondale out in the zone. Penetration early, but the shot won't go. And a rebound to Carbondale. Rashad Tucker ripped it down, and Tucker on the bounce. All the way.
All the way. He hasn't stopped the penetration. He let Tucker go all the way. Well, you know, Carbondale's coach told me yesterday if we can get Tucker to go one-on-one, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Zone again. Gary Bell in and out for 3. Rebound up and good. Oku Stature gets Joliet on the board. It's 2-2.
And a real good offensive rebound by Oku Stature.
Dylan Bates looks for a cutter. First shot by Troy Hudson, not there. Here comes Joliet and Bell. Bell crossover, lost it. Picked up by Carbondale. 1-on-2. And right on in is lighted Cross.
Well, I tell you what, Cross just took off, Dan. He really just came flying towards the bucket. Boy, we talked about a track meet, man. Put the seatbelts on.
This is going to be fun. They skip it over to Bell. No shot there. Calderwood. Bell and Calderwood, the 2 players averaging in double figures for Joliet. Shot from the deep corner is buried for 3 by Joel House.
Boy, House was almost on the end line. He was almost out of bounds.
House also a junior. Inside it goes. Good dump down on the baseline, but an air ball shot up there by Donald Green. And here comes Joliet in a hurry. House.
Did you notice nothing but black shirts around that rebound? Good positioning by the Terriers of Carbondale. Ooh, nice crossover.
Down on the baseline, and free throws upcoming for Troy Hudson. We get you a look at the guys officiating the game tonight. Tom Starr, Steve McGrath. The very best in Illinois high school officials working the state finals this weekend. So Troy Hudson steps to the free throw line with a chance to get on the board tonight. The leading scorer of this ball club with an average of 21.6 a game. First team All-Stater, and he drops it through. Offensive rebound, ball tapped away. Tucker heaves it up there, missed it, got his own right back and scored.
Good offensive rebound, followed his shot. You got to block him out.
Rashad Tucker with a couple of early hoops. Joliet having a bit of a problem with the pressure, but now they've busted. Bell, good bounce pass to House.
And I think that's why Bell will be done as the best junior in the state. Not only can he score, but he can pass.
And they reseal it. Joliet looking for more. Down deep it goes, inside looking for Bell, but nobody home.
Yeah, Bell was looking for the shot.
Down deep it goes, ball knocked away and out of bounds to ranked 8th in the final poll. Their 14th appearance in the state finals and a runner-up back in 1967. 5 minutes left in the opening period. Dead even, 7 apiece. One of your network sponsors, Country Companies. Welcome back to Champaign. Joliet Township ranked number 2 in the final polls. The only undefeated team left in the state. Joliet's 11th appearance in the state championships. A winner way back in 1937, and certainly one of the favorites to take it back to Joliet this year.
Well, when you come in 30-0, you should be the favorite.
Bates knocked out of bounds. Carbondale will keep it. On the baseline, Hudson's one-hander hit the rim twice and did not go. The rebound, though, is up and in. Score the basket. It's a foul, and Donald Green will have a chance for 3.
Boy, that ball bounced right to Donald Green. Dan, you talk about being in the right place at the right time. Now, here's the first shot. It won't go. Now, watch Donald Green. He's just standing there. Bounces off the hand. Oh, okay, I'll take this. 2 points and foul.
Donald Green, 58% free throw shooter. Got it. 3-point play, Donald Green. And Carbondale has a 3-point lead.
Here's your pressure by the Terriers.
Thatcher gets it across the line. Here's Bell. Down the lane. Score it, and a foul.
When you need a bucket, you go to your all-staters. They needed a bucket that time. Now, here they break the press. They look for Bell. Puts the ball to the floor with his right hand. Goes in. There's the contact. But I tell you what, it's going to take a big man and not Gary Bell down. Here's your contact right here. Not stationary. Good call by the official. Bell at the line. And the foul against Troy Hudson.
The 2 all-staters go nose-to-nose, and Bell wins that encounter. Chance for 3 for him. Way short. To the floor. Carbondale has it. Cover up, and now we get a jump ball. Possession arrow to Carbondale, so the Terriers will have it. Leading by 1 and 4:35 to go in the opening period. Tucker got it up ahead, and here comes Carbondale.
They have the numbers. Oh, look out.
A lot of contact and an offensive foul on Lenny Cross.
Oh, man.
Cross Thatcher jumped right in front, Kenny.
Oh, man. Here it is again. Now, Thatcher's there, and watch Cross. He just goes up, and, man. Is this a high jump or what? Look the way this guy gets up.
He was lucky he was able to wrap up Thatcher as they went to the floor. Otherwise, he may have landed right on his head.
Man, that could have been extremely dangerous, but you have to give old Cruz Thatcher credit for taking that charge.
Gary Bell, that left-handed dribble. Spins inside, strong, but he traveled first. Wave off the basket, traveling the call. Turnover gives it back to Carbondale.
Well, it looks good. Didn't count, but it looks nice. Here it is again now. He'll spin right here. 1, 2, there's your step.
Bates, good inside pass. Tucker shot over the top, no good. Rebound Tucker, up and in.
Tucker doing a great job on the board.
Rashad Tucker, 6 points already. 12-9, Carbondale on top. We've just passed the halfway point in quarter number 1, and Bell threw it up in the band. Looks like it slipped off Gary Bell's hands there.
I still think that new basketball theory. I'll stay with that theory, Dan.
And you're whipping that dead horse, aren't you? Substitutions into the ball game. Number 30 for Joliet is Rory O'Connell, the son of Coach Mike O'Connell.
Yeah, he had to get taped up yesterday. He was complaining about his ankle.
Also, Quentin Townsend into the ball game for Joliet. Townsend, 6'6" senior.
Oh, look at this.
What a shot, and wave that one off. Hudson looking for his first 2.
Out of control.
Won't get it that time.
Yeah, no question about that one. Hudson was well out of control. Here it is again. See now, if he pulls up right there, Dan, and just shoots the basketball, but he takes a step, one step too many. All he has to do, no one steps his dribble penetration, just pull up and shoot it. He went in for the contact, and he come away with the offensive foul.
Tim Blyer has a decision to make, Kenny. That's 2 personal fouls already on his All-Stater. He's leaving him on the floor right now. Calderwood, bounce pass cross court, and off the knee of Rashad Tucker, so Joliet will keep it.
Joliet picks up a break that time. You know, Joliet will play 9 deep. Mike O'Connell says, hey, for us to be successful, we have to play 9 men.
They've gotten 7 of the game so far. On the other side, Carbondale does not go that deep into its bench. They like to play with who they have out there on the floor right now. Number 5 also in the game now is Mike Mines with Joliet playing the left wing. They come inside. Townsend looks for a shot, didn't have it. Mines. Calderwood 3. And a reach-in foul on the rebound attempt.
On a long rebound, going for the basketball, though, it looked like when he went in when that foul was against Tony Penn.
Right now, let's check in with Joe Passion. Joe?
4 of the Joliet players that are in the ballgame actually have minor injuries. 2 of them did not even practice earlier today. Mines is not one of them, however, with that shot. A bruised heel for O'Connell. Bell's got a bad back. Calderwood, a sore, strained thumb. And Townsend, a badly wrapped ankle, did not practice today either. We'll see how it affects their game.
Good catch and step back by Rashad Tucker, who has 4 baskets already. And Carbondale retakes the lead at 14-12.
Well, I tell you, Tucker's really done an outstanding job so far. He's 4 out of 6 from the field.
O'Connell shoves it into the corner to Calderwood. Townsend down the baseline, sealed up. Carbondale's zone defense has done a pretty good job so far, covering the spot. Well, a little too tough against that zone, Kenny, to take that baseline.
Well, if they go man-to-man, then you post Bell down low. They make him in the zone. You put him outside.
Ball's stolen away. Bell's got it going.
Showtime. My goodness, how many people are left in Joliet tonight?
I don't know, but there is a huge bunch up there, stretching from our right to left and behind the bench all the way up to the ceiling in the building. And here's another look at that steal.
And this is why they're on their feet. In our Denny slam, Cam, he didn't palm it. He put it in his wrist. He cuffed it. He told me he will not play football next season.
A lot of turnovers in the early going, and we get a foul call. Dylan Bates on the dribble. Mike Mines will pick up the personal.
Hey, if you're Mike O'Connor, I bet he held his breath the entire football season, hoping that Bell didn't get injured. There's a guy in Evanston Township, their best player was a football player, and he got hurt and missed half the season.
Bates knocked his man down. His shot from out front is good. Dylan Bates' first basket.
Well, to show, they say he's their best three-point shooter.
Mines gets it down to Townsend, but he walks.
A lot of turnovers now as Bell comes right back. A real short breather for Gary Bell.
Our first look at Antoine Mitchell for Carbondale. Also off the Terriers bench, Donald Green will check in again. Tony Penn takes a seat. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Cross to Bates. They'd like to get Hudson off some. He's only got 1 basket so far. Actually, no baskets yet. But Bates has picked up the slack, and that's 2 in a row for him.
That's 2 in a row for Bates. That one went for 3. He's the floor general.
Calderwood in the corner. Short. Rebound up and in. Oku Satcher with 2 hoops in the first quarter.
Well, I believe, although, you know, it's only a 19-16 game, that the the Steelmen have to do a better job of getting their all-stater, Gary Bell, more involved. See, if Carbondale goes man-to-man, you put him down low, so now they're going to have to just move the basketball around, I think, to get him involved.
Nice look inside. This is tip no good. Joliet rebound. O'Connell in a hurry, having trouble. Had it stolen, regained now by Joliet. And they throw it over the half-court line, and that'll be a violation as Rory O'Connell boots it out of bounds.
The coach's son. Well, you know what Mike said, O'Connell, the coach at Joliet, he said yesterday, he said, I'm having a time of my life. I'm coaching an All-American, an All-Stater, and my son. What more can a guy ask for?
Pretty good deal, huh?
A pretty good deal.
Under a minute now. Carbondale may play for the final shot, leading by 3. Clock down, as you can see, close to 30 seconds. Bates, little trouble. Well, they take the shot a little early.
Great rebound, though.
Green tries to answer back, and he's fouled on the way up.
Nice offensive rebound by Donald Green. Got the inside position, comes away with the bucket. Beautiful job. Here it is again. Now, the shot won't go, but watch Green. See how he just sneaks in on the baseline, comes away with the basketball, little head fake, Thatcher with the foul. Watch the way Green comes into your screen right here. No one around him. He's snuck in down the baseline, no head fake, and Thatcher with the block on the arm.
Joe Cross makes his first appearance for the famous Cross family from Carbondale. Assistant coach Dan Cross down there. His son Dan made the winning basket for Florida last night in the NCAA tournament. We saw Dan here in the Assembly Hall a couple of years ago. We also have Joe Cross, the sophomore, and Leonard Cross, which is Daniel spelled backwards. Rebound up and spins out. Joe Cross missed a short one. And rebound by Bell.
You want to get it out of Bell's hand.
Inside, knocked away. Bell's got it now. 4 seconds left. Drained it for 3. Gary Bell. And at the end of 1, here we go again. Carbondale 20, Joliet 19. And we'll be back with the second quarter after these local messages. Want me to? I'd like to welcome everybody watching on Sports Channel Plus up in Chicago. Nice to have you with us.
Hello.
Most entertaining first quarter here in quarterfinal game number 3 between Carbondale and Joliet. Carbondale leading by 1, and Joliet will have the basketball to start period number 2. William Hosey into the ball game. Gary Bell pulls up. And way up for the rebound is Tucker. Man, he raked that one away. Tucker on the dribble. Good looking player. But a bad pass there.
And travel.
Joliet players getting tied up, and O2 Thatcher couldn't keep his feet on the floor.
Yeah, he ran into Bell, and Bell is so strong, you bump into him, you're going to take a couple of steps.
6'5", 218, only a junior, just a baby.
An honor student. He's a complete package, a very mature 17 years old.
Hudson drained a 3. three. Boy, I'll tell you what, I think that was going to get there, Kenny. First bucket for the All-Stater, Troy Hudson. He's got 4 points in the game, 23-19.
You know, he had 38 in the sectional final, so you know he can put him up. So now they're man-to-man, going to give it down low to the big boy.
And Bell muscles up for 2 more. Gary Bell asserting himself with 9 in the game now.
See, if you let Bell get on the blocks like that, you're asking for trouble. The first quarter, they never let him never let him get to the block. He got there that time.
Down on the block again on the other end is Rashad Tucker, who's got 10 in the game. And another board for Carbondale, doing a terrific job on both ends of the glass. Hudson to Bates. They come over the timeline. Bates looks low again, and it's Tucker. Bates 3. Gary Bell, the baseball pass down to the other end of Thatcher. Oh, his shot is rejected by Tucker, and to the floor goes Thatcher.
Oh, what a great block by Tucker. What a great block. Now watch Tucker. He comes in and with the block.
Good patience to wait and then reach back when the ball got close enough to him so he could get his hand on it.
To make sure there was no contact with the body.
Good defensive play. Calderwood.
I think Joliet's going too fast, and I think they're just, you know, going out playing a little helter-skelter. Just run your offense. I know you want to make this an up-tempo basketball game, but I think they're going so quickly they're not thinking it. They're just coming out trying to get the first available shot.
5 team fouls now on Carbondale. Still a couple away from the bonus. Calderwood, corner, 3.
He was crazy.
Ty Calderwood averages 14 points a game. That's his first basket tonight. And it pulls Joliet to within 1. Look at Hudson. Fake, great ball fake, and a good-looking shot that's a little bit too hard, and Joliet Bell has the rebound.
All of a sudden, Bell has exerted himself.
Here come the steel men looking for the lead. House had it knocked away, and he's fouled from behind.
This time Tucker with the body, although he did get a lot of basketball from behind. But he also has to realize 9 out of 10 times when you reach over from behind, that whistle will blow.
2 shots upcoming for Joel House, 5'11" junior. Tony Penn re-enters the lineup for Carbondale as Lynad Cross takes a seat. 2 free throws for Joel House. The first one right there on the Denny slam catch.
Hey, do we get free coupons from Denny's every time we say Denny's?
You better ask the producer about that one.
Yeah.
House makes them both. He has 7 points in the game, and Joliet is taking the lead. Bates taken away by Calderwood, and there he goes.
That's just good defense, Dan.
The open floor strip by Ty Calderwood, and it's 28-25 Joliet. And Carbondale throws it away.
Well, you know, Joliet has a motto. We must play hard and push people out of their comfort zone, meaning play good defense.
It's happening right now. 28-25 Joliet. One of your network sponsors is All Sports.
Well, Joliet likes to play defense. Look at this. Calderwood with a beautiful steal. I mean, that is as clean as they come. As he comes down court, hey, he pushed them out of their comfort zone. The Terriers didn't get a chance to set up the nice layup into the slam cam. 4 with a 3-point lead for the Steel.
Joliet basketball after the Carbondale turnover. House, Calderwood, Posey on the far left wing. Gary Bell planted underneath. They skip it over to House.
Well, look at this. 3 men around Bell.
3 more for Ty Calderwood. He scored the last 7 points for Joliet.
Well, if he can shoot like that, that'll bring Carbondale out of the zone. They don't go man-to-man.
points in the game for him. Bell in and out. And the rebound ripped out of there by Tucker. Here's Hudson again, trying for another one. Calderwood, skip pass in the corner. House shot it over the top. Carbondale rebound.
And Carbondale slowing the pace down just a little bit. (31-28). Bates. They go down inside of Tucker. Quick move, and he missed. Oh, I thought that thing was going to fall off the edge. It looked like it was going to fall off.
Rashad Tucker sticks the basket of the first half, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Donald Green.
Boy, Tucker has really been impressive. He's 6 out of 9. He has 12 points, 6 rebounds. Boy, I tell you, that may be the move of the night.
Mike Mines into the ball game for Joliet. Also coming on is Leonard Cross, replacing Dylan Bates, who's been a busy player out there running the offense. Real quickly, let's go to Joe Passion.
The greatest sign right now for the Carbondale Terriers has been the cross, because they've got a lot of them. Their father, Dan Sr.'s on the edge of the bench. He's one of the assistant coaches. You saw Lenard just come in. Of course, you got the sophomore Joe Kraus on the bench. And great offense. We'll fill you in on more of the crosses later.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Carbondale will keep it after the steal. Hudson had a chance at a layup, but couldn't quite get his hands on it. There's the proud father, Daniel Sr. He said his son, an all-Southeast Conference player for the University of Florida, made the game-winning hoop in their first-round game in the tournament last night.
Boy, and I bet Senior was a very proud young man last night.
Tucker put it on the floor and drew the foul on the way in. It'll be 5 team fouls now on Joliet, so Carbondale will flip it in from underneath the basket.
Here it is again. The non-shooting foul is Bell's call for the body right there. Boy, Tucker's really quick, though, isn't he? And so is Hudson.
Hudson with 3 more. He's got 9 in the quarter, 10 for the game. Carbondale back in front by 2. Gary Bell crossover. Outside. Pulls up and scores. Right back at you. Gary Bell ties it at 33.
Well, he can score them any way you want them, Dan, inside or outside. That's why a lot of people think he's the top junior in the Midwest in the state of Illinois.
Green, baseline. Tough shot. Didn't get it. Rebound up, and no. Another one up. Good by Tucker.
Tucker's been everywhere. That's his 14th point. You don't block him out. That's 4 offensive rebounds for Tucker. And we still have over half to play.
Calderwood wide open down there in the baseline, and he switched it. So Ty Calderwood with 10 points in this period ties it at 35. Green, good ball fake. Score it. Donald Green on the board again.
Well, Carbondale's doing a great job on the offensive boards, Dan. They have 13 offensive boards, so you have to block them out. You have to locate your man at all times.
O'Connell backs it off against that zone. Calderwood having a terrific second quarter.
Look at your second chance point. 15 for Carbondale.
There's Calderwood. Missed the 3 that time, and Donald Green. Good position inside for the board. Here comes Hudson. Hudson with O'Connell. Sutter dribble, and they call him for travel. O'Connell reached in there, got a hand on it. And then the travel he calls sends it back to Joliet.
Heard it again. Now watch where the official will call it travel. There's a hand on the basketball right there. The official said he dragged the pivot foot.
Leonard Cross has come back in for Carbondale. Bates is on the floor. O'Connell takes a seat. House is back on for Joliet. And Hosey is in the ball game, replacing Calderwood. So Hosey and House and Bell and Stature and Mines on the floor for Joliet.
A lot of changes. It's been such a fast-paced basketball game. These guys are getting a little tired.
Carbondale extends the pressure a little bit that time, but no problem for Joliet. 37-35. Carbondale by a bucket with 1:15 to play in the first half. Been a good one.
3-2 zone, 3 minutes off the top.
Joel House backs it all the way out near us and says, hey, you're not going to play us, we're not going to play.
Well, they're down by 2, so they should play.
House.
Just move it, swing.
Bell got free. Strong shot, couldn't get it. Got his own rebound and put it in.
Well, he's so big and strong, man. He just clears people out of the way.
14 points now for the All-Stater, Gary Bell. And another tie at 37. Bates in trouble. Double team taken away. 3-on-1 for Joliet. House!
I think they thought House was going to pass the ball, but House said, I'm having none of that. He takes it coast to coast.
Good look down low, and Green scores, but credit Tony Penn with a nice assist. Donald Green gets his third basket.
Great assist by Penn, dumping it down to Green as we're tied at 39.
Joe Cross re-enters the lineup. Calderwood comes back for Joliet as we take a look at that last drive.
That was a nice move, boy. It looked like he was going to pass the basketball, but Joel House had none of that. Nice fake to the right side, brought it back, and went to lay it in.
4 seconds left. Here it comes. Took a shot on the way. Short and out of bounds, and we still have a second and a half to go. So maybe time for Carbondale to try and break this tie.
Yeah, so now you bring Troy Hudson back in for the offense.
Troy's a terrific shooter, but I'll tell you one thing, he's not very big. He's going to have to heave it if he's going to shoot it from out here at half court. He may try the fly pattern, though. House right up on him.
I think that's what he's going to try to do, the fly pattern.
And Joliet has people back.
He'll come up.
He can't get it.
Can't get it.
And traveling the call, 7/10 of a second still to go. Cross took a couple of steps before he put it on the floor. And not much time left, but enough time to get one off.
It did travel, so now if you're Joliet, you bring back your guy Bell. You bring back your offense. So now Tucker comes back in for Carbondale to put a body on Bell.
It's just a catch and heave situation for the Steelmen. Bell got it off. Heave it. Oh, and a little bit too hard as time runs out. Terrific first half of basketball here in the Assembly Hall. Undefeated Joliet 39 and Carbondale 39. As we come to the end of the first 2 periods. Right now, Joe Passion standing by with Carbondale's coach. Joe?
Well, Tim, I know a lot of coaches would like a tie at the half against an undefeated team, but certainly yours is a team that had the lead most of the way.
Well, I thought we had the game under control most of the first half. I thought our kids played very well and did what we asked them to do. We had the ball with the last possession and really turned the ball over and gave them an opportunity to come down and score. But I'm proud of our kids. I think we're competing very hard. I think we're a better team. We just need to go out in the second half and prove it.
Any adjustments that come to mind to you?
No, I think, you know, they're moving the ball a little bit against our zone, and they're dropping a lot of people on the baseline. We've got to get out and cover the corners a little bit. Calderwood's starting to shoot the ball well from the point. We've got to slide our point man on our 3-2 zone to come up and guard that much quicker.
All right, Coach, go get them. Have a great second half. Tim Blyer, Carbondale, and Joliet tied here at 39 at quarterfinal game number 3. And we'll be back to Assembly Hall for more of America's Original March Madness after these words from one of your network sponsors, Country Companies. All right, we're back here at halftime, and it's halftime tied here between Carbondale and Joliet. Joe Passion back with you here at the break, and I'm very fortunate each year to get to talk to the milk ambassador of Illinois, and Nancy Gaffner, who is a junior, a student here at the University of Illinois, grew up on a dairy farm in Greenville here in Illinois, and so you go way back with milk. What is a dairy ambassador?
Well, that seems like the typical question. The dairy ambassador is just sort of a spokesman for the dairy industry, and I get to do a lot of traveling and promoting throughout the state about the nutrition of milk and its benefits.
You know, you brought up a good point, Nancy, here during the break, that milk is often thought of doing only a child's body good, but really adults should also be concerned with natural dairy products.
Right. We like to stress how important it is that adults consume dairy products as well, especially women, because women's calcium supply can be depleted a lot more quickly than men's can. So we want to remind them how important it is for them to consume milk.
Are natural dairy products, though, still good for the light dieting conscious community of America?
Sure. The dairy industry has really adapted to try to target the area that are still real conscious about cutting their fat. There's skim milk, all kinds of low-fat dairy products that the dairy industry has out now.
Now, what plans do you have for the remainder of this year as you go around the state of Illinois trying to promote the advantages of dairy products, and particularly milk?
Well, this summer I'm planning on doing a media tour with a couple of characters that'll travel around with me. They're called the Moose Brothers, and they'll be sort of like the sidekicks. They're a takeoff of the Blues Brothers that'll show kids the fun of consuming milk and the fun of nutrition and dairy products and things like that. So I'll be busy traveling throughout the state and doing a lot of promoting.
Now, would you promise us, Nancy, when you come back here next year, or whoever the dairy ambassador is, bring the Moose Brothers? I've got a guys. We could use them. We have a lot of fun with mascots here.
You know, but Carbondale really put on quite a show.
They played them step for step so far here in the first step. Let's check the highlights.
Well, of course, when you talk about Joliet, everybody came to see who else? The All-Stater, Gary Bell. This young man's the best junior around. Still, you see Bell coming right into your living room, into the slam cam for 2 of his 13 first-half points. But see, Gary Bell's a big power guy, but he can also shoot from the outside. They swing it around, get it to Bell behind the three-point stripe. Look at this, nothing but net. So he can do it outside, he can do it inside. Joliet, they like to play defense, push people out of their comfort zone. Ty Calderwood with the steal and the layup for Joliet. Carbondale, Rashard Tucker. Boy, has he done a good job on what today, Dan? Nice spin move. This is the play of the game, I think. Spin move, rolls around, and down. 2 points for Tucker, who had 14 in the first half. Here they come again. Nice pass down low. Nice, easy layup there for Donald Green.
Right now, let's send it out to Joe Passion, who's got Joliet coach Mike O'Connell. Joe?
All right, Dan, thanks very much. Mike, you look at the adjustments you want to make here to try and open this thing up. What are they?
Just 2 simple ones. Number 1, we got to quit turning the ball over. Number 2, we better get a body into them, or it's going to be a long night. We let them have their way on the boards.
Do you open it up more, try and run a little bit more with them, or slow it down?
They looked like they were getting a little tired. We'll find out this half.
Okay, I guess that means we're going to run. Mike, thanks so much. Thanks very much. Mike O'Connell, the Joliet head coach. It looks like we have one heck of a second half coming up. We're tied here at the break, and we'll be back after this break, after these local messages.
Quick look at the halftime stats brought to you by the dairy farm families of Illinois and Wisconsin. Milk, it does a body good. Good free throw shooting, or field goal shooting, I should say, on the part of both teams. The edge to Joliet, but no edge at all on that scoreboard so far. 39 apiece.
No edge at all, you're right.
Carbondale has done a superlative job in the rebounds so far in this game. 21-12 edge, and that's helped them stay with the undefeated Steelmen. Carbondale basketball to start things off. Dylan Bates, skip pass, three-pointer on the way, and Hudson's got another one. That's 4 for the game.
Boy, he picks up where he left off at the half, huh?
Joel House, Calderwood, House open for 3. Shot it over the top, no good. Rebound to the floor, taken away, Calderwood.
I tell you, that's just good hustle by the part of Joliet. And it was tipped out of there by Oku Satcher, and Calderwood picks it up. As Satcher dives to the floor, just tips it out. They come away with the deuce. Oh, look at Hudson.
Hudson,
Oh.
3 more.
Oh, man. What a show.
45-41, and Hudson, 15 points all on three-pointers. Gary Bell, first touch of the second half.
I don't know if Hudson is committed to go to college, boy, but if he isn't, a lot of coaches will be knocking on the door tonight.
He's got some range. Bell, tough shot, made it. Man, the All-Stater is going to work.
Going to work. And that's the way it should be. All-Stater against All-Stater.
Tucker, hot pass to Green, open on the baseline. May have made a bad decision there, but did get bailed out as Joliet knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, he really did come away with a good break. He went in too far, Dan. He probably should have shot the ball. They're looking, then he looks to pass it. No one was looking for it, but Carbondale comes away with the ball.
Bates looks, it's tapped out of bounds. Joliet touched it last. Carbondale will hang on, leading by 2. Opening minute and a half of the third quarter.
I think you have to try to get the ball to Hudson. I mean, he's in a zone.
He's got Joel House right in his face now. House is really on the shadow here. There he is. Hudson pulls up. Not this time.
Still not a bad looking shot, though.
Bell rebounds. Bell shot back up is too hard, and the rebound down on Green. Green to Hudson. Hudson with Calderwood. Pitches it back to Bates. Right through.
Good team ball by Hudson.
Nice look. Caught it in the corner, drew the defense, and pitched it back to Dylan Bates. And it's 48-43 Carbondale. Bell to the floor. Got right by Green, but missed the shot. Here comes Rashad Tucker.
He's going all the way.
Tucker. Terrific shot. 16 in the game for him. Biggest lead by either team at 7.
I think O'Connell may want a timeout.
Bell lost it on the floor. Hudson's got it.
Yeah, I think Joliet needs a timeout to regroup. Look at this 11-4 run by Carbondale.
The Terriers playing with confidence. Look at that crossover by Hudson. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 as Carbondale has taken charge here at the start of the third quarter.
Boy, Hudson just came out and decided, hey, this is my basketball game. I'm taking control. Look at this coast to coast going all the way down to Rashard Tucker. Lays it up and in after a Denny slam cam, and the timeout is finally taken by Joliet.
50-43 Carbondale, one of your network sponsors, your local Ford dealer. Three-point showdown finals tomorrow in both classes. Brought to you by Country Companies. These 4 players will shoot it out in Class A and in Double A. These are the 4 finalists. You'll see that tomorrow on the IHSA network. Free throw good by Troy Hudson.
Well, Dan, you know, I asked the question, where was Hudson going to college? I just deciphered some of my notes. He's unsigned. He's a 3-year starter. 40% from the 3-point strike. What a performance today. He's 5 out of 8. But some of his relatives are rumored to be saying Arkansas, huh?
He'd fit right in, I can tell you that.
I tell you what, he'd fit in anywhere.
Bell down deep. Strong move to the basket and score.
Well, we know Bell would fit in anywhere.
That's a play right off the bench. Out of the timeout. And inside position to Joliet. Good job in there rebounding by Satcher. And now Bell's got an easy one that he missed. And out of bounds, Joliet will keep it. Boy, Gary Bell's going to be kicking himself over that one.
See, I think you have to dunk those because when you lay them up like that, Dan, you have a good chance that may fall out. Here it is again. Instead of dunking it, he lays it up and it just rolls around. He cuffed it back, lays it up, spins off.
Mike Mine's going to throw it in. Bell's got an open seam in that zone. Leans in, scores again. Gary Bell. Back-to-back baskets. It's 52-47, and right back comes Joliet.
That's 19 points for Bell.
Tucker, soft shot is good. Tucker had it dance around the rim and finally fall in. And Tucker continuing to play well here in the second half. He's got 18 for the game. Calderwood, a running three is good.
A running line drive.
He doesn't get much air underneath him, but I'll tell you what, he's come on strong here after the slow first quarter. He's got 15 in the game. Hudson. Bell, rebound. With authority. And Carbondale's lead, which is 4, is in jeopardy as Joliet comes down with it. Ball kicked inside by Tucker, out of bounds, and Joliet will hang on to it. Substitution now for Carbondale. Tony Penn back into the lineup, and Donald Green will sit down. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. 54-50, Carbondale by 4.
Now out of bounds on offense. Let's see if Joliet can get Bell down low on the blocks.
Rory O'Connell replaces William Posey in the Joliet lineup. Calderwood will throw it in. Mines open. He missed it. Rebound strong by Satcher, and he's got his first 2 for the second half.
That's a nice offensive rebound by O'Toole Satcher, his 3rd offensive rebound of the night.
Now Hudson. Bates trying to get it inside and does. Ball hit the bottom of the board.
Bottom of the board, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, which is in play, and on the way up, after he regained control, Tucker was fouled. He should get 2.
Here it is again. Now watch the basketball. Tucker on the baseline, hits the bottom of the backboard, gets his own rebound, and fouled.
Really no different than a shot, a field goal attempt.
Right.
He was on his way up, lost control.
Right there, lost control, comes down, gets it right back, puts it back up, and there's the foul. And that's going to be Bell. That's his 4th. So now you have 19 points and 8 rebounds going to the bench. That really hurts.
Mike O'Connell trying to figure out what strings to pull to make up for the loss of his offense. And Tucker spins the first one out, no good. Second free throw is good. It's 55-52.
Well, you look on the floor now for Joliet. Calderwood has 15 points. Mines has 3. Bates, O'Connor, and Townsend all have not scored tonight. So there's a lack of offense when Bell went down.
Reload shot up there, no good. Hudson had it. Now it's Tucker spinning inside, taken to the floor, and a blocking foul called on Joliet.
That was a travel.
It's either Mike Mines or Rory O'Connell. I'm not sure which player will get it.
Here it is again. Boy, I tell you, that looks like a good travel to me. The spin move comes around, tripped up. And we have the personal going against O'Connor.
3rd team foul of this half on Joliet. None yet for Carbondale. Bates will back and move. Hudson did it again. And 3. Woo. Calderwood strong to the basket, right back. (58-54). Hudson with Calderwood riding his back is fouled. That's 4 team fouls now.
Calderwood was all on his back. You're right. He just jumped aboard for a ride, it looked like.
Gofton was able to feel that pressure there, Hudson, I should say, and was able to just get in his way enough to make him climb the back. Troy Hudson putting on a shooting clinic here in the middle periods. 6 threes, 21 points in the game. Those 6 3-pointers tie a Class AA record as Bates hits a 3. And they're falling for everybody. That is 3rd of the game. And out of bounds to Joliet.
Well, Dan, they're 9 out of 14 for 64% from the three-point strike.
Hudson's 6 threes tonight ties the AA record held by Brandon Cole, who did it twice for Bloom. Richard Keene of Collinsville. We did that game, and what a game that was. And Mike Cole of Bradley Bourbonnais. Joliet finding a lid on the hoop right now. 61-54. The undefeated Steelmen trail Carbondale with 1:41 to go in the third.
Nice pass.
And in it goes for Tucker. He's got 21. And a steal. Bates smacked out of bounds, but Carbondale will keep it. And the Terriers are digging in.
Well, when Bell went out, everything just seemed to fall apart for the Steelmen. Heard it again. Now, boy, I tell you what, we've talked so much about the shooting of Hudson. Well, Tucker's had a pretty good game. He has 21 points. He's 10 out of 13 from the field.
Hudson, not this time.
He's human after all.
And House is fouled as he brings it up the floor. Troy Hudson, 6 of 11 from three-point range. He and Tucker each with 21, and Calderwood, the leading scorer on the floor for Joliet right now, with 17.
Joliet had to find a way to slow down Carbondale on a 9-2 run.
That fourth foul on Gary Bell has really had an effect on this game.
It really has.
Calderwood rises up, scores again. Boy, what a game he's having.
Well, I think Calderwood, their entire offense now.
He's got 19 points. Bates shovels it over on the other side. Here's Hudson. Even that should be a little bit out of his range. Down the lane, though. Pull-up shot good. First two-point basket of the night for Troy Hudson.
I didn't think he could hit a two-pointer. Everything has come from the outside.
Carbondale 65, Joliet 56. Calderwood, not this time. Strong rebound by Hudson. And now Bates brings it over the timeline. Under heavy pressure. Tucker, good crossover move. And a great defensive effort down deep by Quentin Townsend to knock the ball away.
Nice hand by Townsend.
And House gets 2 for Joliet.
Well, the offense is all coming now from Calderwood and House.
Look at Hudson. Look at that move.
Too close.
Got it back. And at the end of the quarter had it bounce off the rim. So we are set for a wild fourth quarter here in quarterfinal game number 3. It's Carbondale 65, Joliet 58. We'll be back after these local messages.
Well, if Joliet wants to get back into this basketball game, Dan, they're going to need to do a little defense. How about some offense off your defense? A nice, beautiful, clean block there by Quentin Townsend of Joliet. Then the Iron Man come down, get it down low. The Steelman, actually, and Joe House with the layup.
The House basket cut Carbondale's lead from 9 to 7 as we start the fourth quarter. William Hosey to inbound it. Ty Calderwood to set the offense. And Gary Bell is back in the game for Joliet.
Well, I think you had to have Bell in now.
House couldn't squeeze it in there, and the rebound to Tucker.
Jump ball.
possession, hands the ball to Carbondale. Right now, let's check in again with Joe Passion. Joe?
Well, we want to let you know that the Terriers aren't the only hot basketball product in Carbondale, Illinois. In fact, the fans down there are just glad that the Carbondale Terriers are not playing head-to-head with the SIU Salukis, who will take on Minnesota in the NC2A tournament. And these cheerleaders and mascot Ben are rooting for both of them.
Carbondale with a problem on that possession as Bates turned it over. 65-58. The lead remains at 7. 7 minutes, 32 seconds to go. Deep in the corner, House. Short on the 3. Hudson, look at it dribble. In traffic. A little short on the pass, but Tucker throws it down anyway.
Well, it may have been a little short, but he got there.
I mean, he spiked it. And a whistle after the play. In the exuberance on the Carbondale bench, somebody's water bottle flew out on the floor.
Calm down, boys.
You can't blame him for that.
And here's a nice long pass down to Tucker into the slam cam, goes up, and he throws it down with authority. My goodness. And he comes up, yeah.
He spiked it. The lead is 9 again.
You know, that's 23 points for Tucker.
Tucker 23, Hudson 23. Gary Bell 19, but sat out a good period of the third quarter with his 4th personal foul. He's back on now. Calderwood has helped pick up the scoring slack, but Joliet's going to need some defensive work to get back into this game.
I think you have to work that ball around to Bell. There he is.
Impossible shot by Bell goes in. Bell just heaved it with 3 men in front of him and drained it.
That's what All-Staters are made of, you know?
He's got 21.
That's why he's an All-Stater.
Bates with Hosey in the corner. Good spin moving to baseline. They're going to score that one. Goaltending against Satcher. Basket counts for Tucker. He's got 25 in the game.
See, now watch Tucker spin around Bell. Bell knows he has 4 personal fouls. Then you come over for the block of Oku Satcher, the goaltend.
And a turnover. Cross all the way.
And you notice when Cross scores, his dad jumps off the bench.
Reaching foul called on Carbondale. I think it's going against Hudson. That would be his 3rd. No, instead they get Cross, so it's his 2nd foul.
Now his dad sits down. There he is.
Carbondale gave him a different look with that pressure defense, and it paid off on the 1 possession. It was a big one. Longest lead of the night right now for Carbondale at 11. Almost 6 minutes left, and the 3-point shot is not there. And Bates has another rebound for Carbondale. It's looking good for the Terriers right now. Five-second call. Too much dribbling out in front.
Has to move. He was just really stationary. That dribble between the legs looks nice, but if you don't make any forward progress, it doesn't do you any good.
Troy went right over to Tim Blyer, his coach, and said, what did I do wrong? Have to initiate some offense out there in front. Now Carbondale back into the 3-2 zone. Calderwood, dump out pass, and the shot on the way by Satcher not there. Bates runs down another rebound. Cross, nice look. The shot blocked on the way up. Green got it back, missed it. Rebound, you know who. And Tucker is going to the free throw line.
Tucker has just dominated the backboards in this game with 10 rebounds, 25 points. Here it is again from down low. This is 17 offensive rebounds for Carbondale. That's unheard of. Here it is again. Tucker up, foul right there. He'll be at the line now to shoot 2. The foul goes against Quentin Townsend.
Timeout called. We'll be back in a moment. One of your network sponsors is Pepsi. 71-60, Carbondale leading Joliet with 5:19 to go. And at the free throw line for Carbondale, Rashad Tucker. Kenny Rashad is putting on a performance like the one we saw from Damian Dantzler from Westinghouse in the first game today.
Yeah, 25 points so far for Tucker. 11 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. But look at Carbondale, 17 offensive rebounds, 18 on the defensive end. That's unbelievable, Dan.
There's Tim Blyer's folks up in the stands here in the Assembly Hall.
Boy, Dad is really concentrating, isn't he?
He looks a little nervous. Rebound Gary Bell as the free throw spins out. 12-point lead now for Carbondale. Joliet in trouble. The Steel men haven't lost a game all season long. Calderwood. Yes, sir.
Well, that's 22 points for Calderwood, 4 3-pointers. If they can get some offense out of him and keep Gary Bell in the basketball game, he has 4 fouls. This game is a long way from over.
Hudson lost it. Cross picked it up. Hudson got it back. Hudson in traffic. Shot up. Off the rim 3 times and out of bounds 2. Carbondale. I don't know about that one.
Oh, you think they're going to overrule it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, sir. And a good call, too. A nice teamwork by the official. Tim Blyer doesn't like it very much, but it's the correct call.
Yeah, well,
Joliet will have it.
That's the key, to get the call right.
We've got another team record set in this game. 16 threes by both teams. That breaks the record of 15 set earlier this afternoon by Rockford Boylan and Libertyville. And a three-point weapon being used to its fullest extent here in Champaign this weekend. Calderwood, nobody home on the pass and no call. Out of bounds to Carbondale.
Wow. I don't know what he was trying to do, but
I think he thought Gary Bell might be there, and I think Gary Bell may have supposed to have been there.
Well,
Mike O'Connell was up there telling Gary to get down deep, get back involved in it. 4:19 to go. It's 72-63. Joliet on top, and we'll return after these local messages.
After Joliet's merger, they did not have a pet name until the administration recently decided to stay with Steelman, which was Joliet Central's pet name. As for the Tigers, the mascot's not here. They didn't have room for him down here. And there was once a Joliet East High School. Their nickname was Kingsman. But right now, Steelman is the pet name of Joliet High School so far. By the way, this is Big Tom inside here, and Tom does not have a weight problem. I guarantee you that.
But can he talk?
To center court.
Hey, Joe, can he talk?
Yes, he can. Tom, Kenny McReynolds wants you to say something to the audience to prove that Steel does talk.
Oh, yes, Steelman talks. We're going to come back. Still time.
That's the ironed-clad word. Back over to Dan and Kenny.
Okay. Is that like cold steel on ice?
That's one of Kenny's best, or one of Joe's best interviews ever. Kenny Mack.
I think it was Joe's best interview.
Tim Blyer working the huddle on the Carbondale side. You know, you look down the schedule that Carbondale played this year. They have beaten some pretty good basketball teams on the way to a 26-3 record. Already owning a victory over Peoria Manual, which will play in the semifinals tomorrow. They beat Brother Rice of Chicago in their holiday tournament. Knocked off Paoli, Indiana, which has a good club this year. Victory over Natchez, Mississippi, and 2 victories over Collinsville, including the one that got him to Champaign. Ball knocked away. Joliet trying to bust out. Here's Bell.
Nice hang time and nice body control by Bell, but you had to get back on defense.
Green right back, knocked away. But Satcher will pick up the foul as Donald Green hits the deck hard underneath the basket.
It looked like he turned an ankle.
He's trying to walk it off.
Okay, now watch Bell. They bust out to Bell. No hang time. Nice body control. No hang time by Bell. Now you come back the other way. You have to play defense. You can't let a guy get a breakaway like that. Donald Green will be at the line now shooting 2 free throws.
Donald Green, okay. 2 out of 3 from the line tonight, and he missed that one. them both, and Gary Bell corrals the rebound, slapped away from behind, and out of bounds to Carbondale.
It went off Bell's leg.
Troy Hudson did the job defensively, and the Terriers get the ball right back. What a big play.
That's a big play. Right off Bell's leg. He had the basketball in his hand, didn't see the man behind him, slapped it right off Bell's leg. Carbondale gets the ball right back.
Hudson, no, back iron, rebound Tucker, looking for room. He goes down deep to Green, wide open. Well, it was Hudson who made the basket. So 2 more for Troy Hudson. 24 in the game for him. O'Connell leads in and banks it home. It's about a must score on every possession for Joliet now as we head under 3.5 to go.
Also a must stop on defense.
Steelmen have 6 personal fouls. The next one will put Carbondale in the bonus, so they can get him to the free throw line. Bates, hook pass inside Green.
Great hook pass by Bates to Green. I think you have to find Bell if you can.
Shot up and in. Is that Mike Mines?
Hey, Mike Mines.
Through?
A little bit out of control, but it counts.
76-69, 2:50 to go. Hudson leans in and scores again.
Oh, man.
27 for the All-Stater from Carbondale. Mines in trouble, lost it out of bounds. They're going to keep it. Last touch, the referee says, by Bates. And Joliet retains possession with 2:35 to go.
Here it is again. Now let's see, where does it go off? Knocked out of bounds. Off Bates.
Tony Penn replaces Donald Green for Carbondale.
See if they can get it down low to Hudson.
Come way out front to Bell. He's going to jack it up. You know it. Oh, just a little short. Tucker spins out of there. Took a shot, no call. And here comes Hudson. Fouled on the way up by O'Connell. He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
Now we'll be in the free throw shooting contest the rest of the way now. Because, you know, Carbondale now is in the bonus, and now they won't be in a hurry. They'll just work some clock, and I'm sure sooner or later the Joliet will start fouling. But you still have 2:25 to go. That's too soon, I think, to try to stop the clock right now.
Substitutions into the game now for Joliet. William Hosey checks in at guard. Joel House is back on. Mines is out. Satcher is out. And time is out. With 2:25 to go. We'll keep it here. Well, Kenny, I have to think Carbondale is going to be able to hang on here. Shooting free throws with Hudson and already leading by 9.
Yeah, well, I think if I were Carbondale, I would try to get Bell out of the game. When we have the ball offensively, just go right to Gary Bell's man and try to get him out. He has 4 fouls.
In addition to the semis and the finals tomorrow, don't forget Denny's Grand Slam Dunk Spectacular, brought to you by Denny's, the home of the Grand Slam meal. These are the 4 finalists in Class A. Tyrone Nesby, as we said earlier today, a prohibitive favorite in Class A, I'd have to think. And in Double A, Rutledge, Giles, Loving, and Zeitz.
And you talk about your slam. Here's one. That's Tucker. Right into the slam cam.
Rashad Tucker has 26 points in this game. He won't be available for the slam dunk tomorrow, I don't think.
I don't think so.
He has 26. Hudson has 27. On the other side, Gary Bell 23 and Ty Calderwood 22. 4 superlative individual performances in this game tonight. Troy Hudson with the 1-and-1. There's his mom.
Mom's happy.
She should be.
I tell you what, 28-point performance by her son. She should be happy.
He made them both.
29.
11-point lead with 2:25 to go. Joliet needs to get in a hurry. Calderwood's got the range. Trying to step back and shoot the three. Couldn't get it off. Now they go low to O'Connell. He muscles one up there and draws the foul.
Nice step through.
So with the clock stopped, Rory O'Connell will get a chance to shoot 2 free throws and get his team back under 10.
Well, that's not a happy bench. Not a happy bench at all. This bench is a little happier. The Terriers of Carbondale.
And the free throw hits the back iron. Hudson trying to draw the contact. In traffic, comes out of there, and he's fouled by Joel House.
Just a little bump by House, nothing too major, but it stops the clock. And you put Hudson on the line. Hudson has hit 5 out of 6 free throws. All Carbondale now, Dan, has to do is play smart. 10-point lead, 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Just play smart, and they advance tomorrow.
Free throw right through. And the winner of this game will play the winner of game 4 between Conant and Lyons Township, coming up immediately at the conclusion of this one. 81-70, 82-70. 31 in the game for Troy Hudson. We're going to see him again tomorrow. Calderwood, long three, little too long. Whoa,
nice rebound.
Rebound slapped out of there. O'Connell trying to bang his way in and draws the contact. Foul goes against Rashad Tucker.
That's only 2 against Tucker. Here it is again. Nice rebound here. Watch this block by Tucker. Oh, man, that's clean. Goes right back into the hands of Joliet. Steelman, they'll take the ball out of bounds. That's only the 4th team foul on Carbondale this half. They've put together outstanding hands.
House can't find the range from the three-point line. Got the ball back, though. Calderwood, tough shot. Not there. Rebound by Tucker. And Joliet's undefeated season may be about to come to a close. Hudson back to the free throw line with 1:30 to go. And the celebration is beginning on the Carbondale side.
Well, don't celebrate too soon. Hey, with the three-point line, anything can happen. You have a 12-point lead, but they have a good reason to be happy, but don't put it in the books quite yet.
Troy Hudson, 31 points in the game.
What a performance, huh?
7 of 8. Oh, as well as he's done in the scoring column tonight, Kenny. His ball handling has been what's impressed me in this game. This guy plays with that basketball on a string. And this is the beginning of what could be a night to remember in Carbondale, Illinois, the best little city in America. That's what they like to build their town. Southern Illinois playing Minnesota later on tonight in the NCAA. O'Connell in trouble. Double team. Looking for somebody to pitch it off to. Calderwood, strong move to get a blocking foul called. And Ty Calderwood will have a couple of free throws.
Well, one thing Carbondale, they do not want to do now is foul and put Joliet on the line, because they could knock this lead down a little bit without the clock moving. So you don't want to foul. You don't want to bail them out. Make them earn any points they get. Hey, Calderwood has put on a pretty good show too, Dan. 22 points, 4 three-pointers.
That's after a scoreless first quarter, too, so he's really done the job after a slow start. Averages 14 points a game and got his first free throw of the night to go in.
22 points.
Missed that one badly. Rebound Bell up and in.
What a rebound by Bell.
Gary Bell just reached back and snagged it. Now knocked out of bounds.
I got it.
Right in front of us. Carbondale will keep it. 1:14 left and 84-73.
Hey, how important has Gary Bell been to Joliet? He was on the varsity his freshman year. He hits his head. He's knocked out. They had to carry him out on a stretcher. He went to convulsions. He's okay. His sophomore year, he catches mono.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Hudson right through everybody. 35 points for Troy Hudson.
And now this year, Bell's healthy. They go 30-0. Look like 30-1.
Blocking foul on Carbondale. Hudson will pick it up. That's his third, and we go under a minute.
35 points for Hudson. 35 points, 1 steal. They don't have him for any assists. I thought he had a couple.
And what they have him for 0 turnovers,
which is a great job by Hudson.
Oh, I think that's a misread on our part. I think they're not keeping individual turnovers in this game. At least not on the board we have. Calderwood makes the first free throw. It has been a terrific run for Joliet this season, and it's first year after the consolidation, but they ran into a hot club tonight. Then Cross fouled as he comes up the floor.
Well, 30-1's not bad. And when you're 30-0, you haven't lost, you know the odds, you have to lose sooner or later, right? I tell you, I hate to go into the playoffs unbeaten. And then I think sometimes you play, you know, tentative not to lose instead of playing to win.
I don't think that was the case here.
Oh, it wasn't. No, tonight it wasn't, but sometimes I think it is.
Cross a little short on a free throw. 11-point game, 55 seconds left.
Put him up.
Pitch it out for 3. It's Calderwood. And a quick timeout by Joliet. And maybe it isn't quite over yet.
That's
86-78.
28 points for Calderwood, who's done an outstanding job, I think, tonight.
Check in with Mike O'Connell in the Joliet huddle.
23-31. Easy foul. Now, Gary, you got a foul now, too, Dan. We have to have a foul.
You got a double team number 10. 2 guys on 10. 2 guys on 1 guy on the white kid.
In the future, when they shoot free throws, I want 2 guys back on. 2 our guys. So we got a spot up for 3. Okay? You got that, Michael Goring? If they're shooting a free throw, I got 3 guys in, 2 of you guys long. You and you. Or you and you. I can bring it up. All right? Come on, let's go. Go. Team, baby, team. 1, 2, 3, come on.
Real quickly, let's check in again with Joe Passion.
Mike O'Connell told me prior to today's game, guys, that he had seriously considered resigning as head coach after Joliet West merged with Central, but decided to stay once the merger came across. But he said that possibly after next year, he'll stay with his dean of students duty, put the basketball behind him so he can watch his other kids play ball.
Well, if that's the case, Mike O'Connell has had a season to remember in Joliet this year.
I'll tell you what, he's done a great job, too.
Quick foul.
I think he'll be back next year. When you have a guy like Gary Bell, yeah, he'll be back next year. That wouldn't be a bad time to leave, though, when Bell leaves.
Situational substitution with Bell right now. They had him off the floor for the pressure defensive effort. He has 4 personal fouls. He's right back in there to rebound now on the other end, and he'll play offense. Only a second went off the clock there, so
Well,
Joliet did it right.
That's one thing about coaches. You just say now there's only 48 seconds to go, and you're down 86-78. Why not just run the clock out? Coaches coach until that clock says 000.
Free throw by Cross is good. He just missed one the last time up. He'll get another one.
Let's watch and see if his dad jumps off the bench.
3-point game out of bounds. Joliet keeps it. O'Connell to Bell. He's got a wide open three. But he's short. Tucker rebounds. Bust out Carbondale. And that'll do it.
That'll do it. And
rebound again and another breakaway. This time it's Hudson. 37. Rebound by Gary Bell. They're going deep again. Tony Penn behind the back, dropped it up and no good. 3, 2, 1. And Carbondale has pulled off the upset. Clubs congratulating each other. The 8th highest scoring game in the history of the AA tournament, as these two teams combined for 172 points. 92-80. Carbondale the winner over previously unbeaten Joliet. Troy Hudson 37 points. Rashad Tucker 26. 2 other players in double figures for the Terriers. A terrific game for them tonight, and Troy Hudson is our player of the game.
boy, what a performance, huh, by Hudson? 37 points.
92-80 the final score, and let's check in with Joe Passion.
Well, what a great win here. The number 2 ranked team knocked off after knocking off the 7th ranked team in Centralia last week. You just keep busting down the doors, and it keeps getting wider with Terriers written all over it. Tim, why is that?
Well, I think we've got a very good basketball team, and coming from Southern Illinois, it's a little tough to for people to notice a little bit. But we played a tough schedule. We played Peoria Manual, we played Brother Rice. We've gone over in Missouri and played some tough teams. And I think these are seasoned kids. They're used to fighting and scrapping, and that's the reason we won the ball game.
Tucker and Hudson are our co-players of the game, and you know, this is the first time we've done this in the tournament, but it's kind of tough to slight either one of you because both of you kept the other players in the game. They played great roles, and it kept coming into you. We'll see at their numbers here, and of course, a great game for Troy over here in the far left. 37 a game-high points, was outstanding, 500 from the three-point percentage, and great on the free throw line. 26 points for Rashad, and what a great day. And I thought the offensive rebounds, unofficially 19 for Carbondale, may have been the key there. You guys are a big part of that.
Yeah, our coach told us to stick through it, play hard, and that's what we did. And I'd like to thank my team for giving me the ball, and I'm putting it in the hole. And I hope we just continue with that.
Well, if Troy stays hot too, you also saw your hot hand, and you kind of called for the ball yourself when you were in the perimeter.
Yeah, I called for it, and the team did a good job of getting it to me. And I just tried to distribute the ball when I didn't have an open shot. I took a couple of bad shots, but things worked out fine.
Tim, you've been here before. Getting by this game, a big plus on your side for this continual roller coaster of confidence?
Yeah, it really was. You know, something about this team is we won a super sectional the other night, and it was sort of gloom in our locker room. I mean, there wasn't a lot of rah-rah, a lot of excitement. These kids are on a mission. They want to come and win the state tournament. And this was a very good basketball team we played. And our hearts go out to Joliet because they've had a great season. They've got a great coach. They've got a fine ball club. But we've got by this one. We've got 2 more.
Congratulations, guys. You do indeed have 2 more tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Congratulations. We'll see the Carbondale Terriers in the semifinals tomorrow. Who will they play? Well, that's coming up next as Conant takes on Lyons Township. The final here in quarterfinal game number 3. The Terriers over the Steelmen by 12. We'll be back after these words from our network sponsors, Country Companies Insurance.
Well, once again, the final score in quarterfinal number 3, Carbondale 92, Joliet 80. And now the final stats. And we'll bring him to you in just a second. Kenny, a terrific basketball game. Boy, we have seen two of the best that we've seen in our 4 years down here in Champaign.
I tell you, we've seen some great basketball. What a performance by Hudson. I mean, this young man, I don't know where he'll go to college, boy, but 37 points. And, boy, they were all good ones, especially from the three-point line. 37 points for Hudson. Halftime, or I should say final stats, brought to you by the Dairy Farm families of Illinois and Wisconsin. Milk, it does a body good in Carbondale, shooting 53% from the field. And all those threes, that is a heck of a high number. They did the job from the foul line in the fourth quarter and more than held their own with Joliet on their boards. 40-30, Carbondale with the edge. That's a big part of what happened out here. Big part of what happened right there. In the offensive rebound, they just dominated the offensive boards with 18 offensive boards. That's really unbelievable. All right, Kenny, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the semifinals tomorrow. Have a good one. I got one to go. They're celebrating in Carbondale. Hopefully Southern can make it even a happier night downstate. Final score 92-80. The Terriers over the Steelmen. And we're back to Champaign after these local messages.